Are you looking for the best Z170 motherboard? Then you are welcome our RS Store channel. Today in this video, we are going to show some of the best Z170 motherboards that are best sold and reviewed in the last couple of months on Amazon. If you want more information and updated pricing on the product mentioned, be sure to. So let's get started with the video. Number 1. Gigabyte GA Z170X Gaming Motherboard. This motherboard supports the Intel Z170 chipset, which has an LGA 1151, good for 6th Gen core processors. It supports DDR4, the new DDR4 platform, as well as it supports a USB Type-C connector as well as USB 3.1. Gigabyte is one of the only manufacturers out there using the official Intel USB 3.1 controller. You have ATX 24-pin, 2 USB 3.0 connectors for front panel connectivity. Intel natively supports 3 SATA-E connectors, and Gigabyte has some other accessories that you can use with these SATA Express connectors. It actually has front panel pin headers for the case, and this is where that G connector comes into place earlier. It has a Gigabyte gaming board exclusive amp of audio technology, and this, of course, comes with SBX X53 from Creative. We also have a killer NIC for gaming. Removable op-amp and high-end audio capacitors, audio noise guard. Key features. This motherboard is ATX, Advanced Technology Extended, form factor. It comes with the LGA 1151 socket, which supports 6th Gen Intel Core processors. It supports the Intel Z170 chipset. It comes with Realtek ALC 1157.1 channel high-definition audio codec high-end sound cards. It has 3x SATA-E and 6x SATA 3, max bandwidth up to 6 gigabits per second. Number 2. ASUS ROG Strix Z170 Motherboard. We finish with another EVG motherboard, and this time it is minimalistic as opposed to some of its competitors, but it also happens to be more affordable than some of the other options. This motherboard still appeals to gamers, even though it has a minimalist design and no flashy RGB. Although the BIOS is simpler than many others, it still means you can adjust the fan headers to suit your needs. In addition to 4 PCI Express slots, 6 SATA 6 GB per second ports, 3 M.2 sockets, and 2 U.2 ports, this motherboard has period processors cards entry of customization options that a lot of the more expensive solutions don't include. These motherboards are a good choice for gamers who want to make a budget-friendly purchase. Key features. 2 memory slots. 6 SATA 6 GB per second. 4 PCI Express slots. 3 M.2 sockets. 14 USB ports. Number 3. Gigabyte B365M Motherboard. These motherboards are the initial and most affordable motherboard option for 9th generation Intel processors. These boards have a minimized power system, which may not cope with powerful processors such as Core i5 or Core i7 and can become very hot in subsequent use. Also on the motherboards of the B365M DS3H chipset there is no connector for connecting SSD drives of the M.2 format, which have a very high data transfer speed and allow the whole system to work much faster. In some motherboards, there are only 2 slots for installing RAM, which also limits, in a sense, the possibility of a subsequent upgrade. It was decided that H310 motherboards are not suitable for my system. Key features. Supports 9th and 8th Gen Intel Core processors. Dual-channel non-ECC unbuffered DDR4. New hybrid digital PWM design. High-quality audio capacitors and audio noise guard with LED trace path lighting. Ultra-fast M.2 with PCIe Gen 3 X4 and SATA interface. Number 4. MSI Z390-A PRO Motherboard. Rear panel connections wise, the MSI Z390-A PRO has a USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type A and Type C port and 4 USB 2.0 ports, up to 2 USB 3.0 and 4 USB 2.0 ports can be made available through the use of internal headers. A total of 6 3.5mm audio jacks are powered by a Realtek ALC892 HD audio codec and a single LAN port controlled by an Intel i219V gigabit networking chip. The Z390-A PRO is the only MSI board to include a D-sub video output which seemingly replaces the HDMI and also includes a DisplayPort and DVI-D output. The MSI Z390-A PRO is the cheapest Z390 motherboard from MSI at launch with a suggested retail price of $140, which all things considered is still quite expensive for a chipset's entry-level model. The board makes use of a decent set of controllers which further hikes the price up, and it seemingly means users are going to have to look at adding a little more cash to their budget in order to jump onto MSI's Z390 platform, especially compared with the equivalent models when the Z370 chipset debuted. Key features: supports dual-channel DDR4 memory, up to 4400 OC MHz. Turbo M.2 PCIe Gen 3 x4 interface maximizes performance for NVMe SSDs. Core Boost, 8+4-pin CPU power connector, DDR4 boost. Built for reliable operation. Operating system, support for Windows 10 64-bit. Number 5. ASUS Z170 Pro Motherboard. The point-in-case is the current generation of Z170 motherboards which have ASUS, ASRock, Gigabyte and MSI all offering Z170 gaming motherboards in the around £100 sweet spot. ASUS, proclaiming itself, in no uncertain terms, as the best motherboard brand, delivers its entry-level Z170 gaming motherboard at the highest price of all the major motherboard vendors. The ASUS entry-level gaming Z170 motherboard is the Z170 Pro Gaming, retailing for around in the UK and over in the USA. By ASUS standards, this is a very aggressive price point given that prior to the Z97 generation of motherboards, the only ASUS motherboards to carry any gaming branding were part of the Republic of Gamers range and carried a lofty price premium. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and like, share and comment on the video. Please enable notification bell icon so that you don't miss the next videos. You can check the price and purchase link in the description box below.